Okay, good morning, everybody. I don't know if I can tune up this volume a little bit for people to hear me. Um, Apologies for starting this late. Good morning, everybody, one more time. If you can hear me, just drop a comment, yes, so that I can understand. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm saying hello. Yes, 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 yes. I'm seeing a lot of yes, yes coming in. If the volume is good, then we are good to go. I'll be sharing my screen right now. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. Today is a brand new day. Today is third, right? I think fourth. Today is the 4th of March 2024. And I can assure you the rest of this year is going to be very, very good for all of us traders. At the beginning of this year, I mentioned something on my Instagram that it's 2024. All of us aspiring traders, wannabe traders, trading already, hustlers in trading, we're going to make it big this year. And of course, I still stand by that prophecy. I still stand by that pronouncement that this year is going to be a good year for all of us in trading. Now, let's quickly go in today and make some money. And of course, we're going to be starting as usual with my preferred instrument on the chart any day, anytime. And that's going to be Euro USD. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, please signify. If you can see my screen, just say yes. I'm just sharing my Euro USD screen right now. And of course, you can see that I have a trade on it by maybe it's the trade we picked last week. You remember last week we placed some trades on the chart and of course gave us money. I think so. Okay. So this day is not going to be any different. Okay. We're going to make it big today. We're going to make it big this week as well. Let's start with D1. Okay. Daily charts. What's the daily chart saying? Remember, just like the one I display here, our job is to see what to expect from the market today, right? So let's quickly look at the charts one more time to see what we're expecting from the market today, maybe tomorrow, and the rest of the week. So based on what I can see here, at a glance on the D1, if I plot a simple trend line, it can tell me what the market will most likely do for the rest of this week, possibly this month. Okay, so I don't think this market will break this barrier this month. this barrier that just dropped now. It's a very simple barrier, but of course, it carries a lot of weight, a lot of information. Okay, so that is simple trend line that signifies the support. But if you want to actually play it smart, you can come around and hang around the trend line. For example, you can come around, hang around the zone, wait for a kill. All right, that means if the price maybe go up anytime, any moment from now to around this level where you are seeing my mouse and return back to hit this trend line anywhere. Okay, so you can just be smart enough to just follow it. Okay, so if you want to be a buyer of Euro USD, be looking around this trend line. Now, this is peak from D1. That means anybody, whether you're using your phone or laptop or mouse or sorry, or tablet or anything, or even desktop at home, it means that you can plot a simple thing like this. Okay. And of course, it can give you a guide as to what Euro USD will most likely do for the rest of the month, not even today, for the rest of the month. So the way I see it, Euro USD is going to play around this trend line. That's the way I see it. My opinion, anyway. You know, my opinion is subjective, right? Okay, it's not as if I know everything in the market. Just that I've been in this market good enough to develop strategy for myself, and of course, it works for me. So, and I can tell you categorically that this is what I feel, right? So that's for Euro USD. Now, for what you can do, that this one is for people that are interested in making a kill of Euro USD. It means that if price of this Euro USD come around this trend line anytime, any moment, whether today, tomorrow, anytime, for the rest of this month, you can go ahead and buy. Now, let's really go to H4 and check what the price is saying. So based on what we can see here, the price is far from the line, right? So we can do something else. We can add maybe a simple strategy like the moving average, two of them. So we're going to add them. Let's check. We're going to add the exponential. Of course, we're going to 21, and we can change the color to red. This one is a simple strategy I want to give you now to tell you whether you can place a buy any moment from now, or you can wait. Okay, so let's go the trade and do okay for the first one. Then we go to the second one. We're going to add 2. Okay, it's a very simple strategy, but yet very powerful. Okay, it's actually to tell us if there's a breakout right now. Of course, that means maybe you can make a run for the trade. This one is going to be simple. And remember, it's going to be 50. For some of us that are very close to me, you will definitely understand the strategy. Okay, it's a simple one, but it works 24/7. Now, based on what we can see here, we have a present whereby the price actually, the moving average is close below around this level. But right now, the trend is shifting back to the upside. Okay, and of course, we are seeing a crossover, right, on the H4. Okay, so that's for the H4. And let's go ahead and check H1 very fast. H1, which is our bus stop. Okay, that's our last bus stop any day, anytime. So right now, we can see also a cross on this side of it. All right, so now this is H1, and of course, we are ready to roll. So right now, let me see if I can change this. Sorry, let me see if I can change this one to a color that we can see, like this kind of color, okay, to show us candles inside. All right, so let me also change this black to this. Sorry about that, so that we can see what's inside for the colors of candles inside that. So we can actually change the lower one to tomato so that we can distinguish between the bulls and the bears. So what I'm trying to say is that at the lower part here, the bears were in charge. Okay, unfortunately, the bears could not even enter a trade because there was no breakout on the downside. But of course, we are waiting for a kill on the bull side. So now the price is very, very volatile. Of course, we can tell that why the price is volatile is because of this cross to the upside. That means this cross have a strength to push the price, but don't join it. It's too late. You shouldn't be in a hurry to join them. Now you're going to wait for a kill. How? You're going to wait for this price. This is the current price, right? You're going to, let me just see if I can use cross here to give you an example of what I mean to do. If I'm the one that's going to be trading Euro USD on the 1 hour chart, remember the price has potential to go up. We already established that from day one. But the entry is what we're waiting for now, when to place that buy. So what we're talking about. So right now is not a good time to place a buy if you are not already on a trade. It is not a good time for you to enter a buy. Now, the reason why I said that is because at every point in time, you must maximize every opportunity on the chart. which means that we need to wait for this price to retrace, right? To follow like this cross that I'm following now. Anytime, maybe to have a candle that will come back and enter the zone. Okay, it must play around this zone. Okay, when they finish playing around this zone, okay, it must touch this red line. Price candle must come around and touch it. Maybe I can just do something for you, make it easy, make it simple. Now you can just click and grab. Okay. Now we still have all these candles inside, right? You see it? I think so. So we need for all the candles, as long as this red is above this black, we need for a candle to return and touch this red. It's very, very important. That's when we will know that the price has returned to a support. Right now, the price is volatile and hunting for a resistance. And of course, since the price has already gone above, just like, I don't know how to describe it. I used to say it when people are around me, that what is happening currently is like when you are, I'm going to use Lagos as an example. Consider a bus stop in Lagos, say Bega bus stop or Oshodi bus stop. Oshodi particularly, since it's very popular. Okay, so if you are on top of Oshodi, that's the one they call Oshodi, okay, and the bus is going to mile 2, Danfo or something like that, and you are at the bus stop, and the Danfo call out mile 2, and before you get to the Danfo, before you get to the entrance of the bus already moved. Okay, so now if the bus is on the move, is it okay for you to jump into that bus? I'm asking now, is it okay for you as an individual to say, oh, the bus is not waiting, the bus is not stopping, it's just moving, like moving with a speed. And you are running because you don't want to be late to get to mile 2, and you want to join that bus. I consider it I consider it very, very very dangerous to even and of course it might be injurious to you, because if you try to catch it and the bus sway a little bit, you can just fall and get injured. So this is a very classical example of what is happening. The price has moved. Okay, it means that the ship has sailed. It's not good for you to jump into that ship right now. You need to wait for the price to return to the support, which means that you need to wait for that bus to return to bus stop, which is possible. Okay, I've seen instances, even in the physical world here in Lagos, whereby a bus, okay, that is calling a particular location will move, okay, and of course, because the bus is not full, they will turn around. I've seen them. They will turn around and come back to that bus stop. It's normal. You have seen it. So that's a very classic example of what is happening right now. So you need to be very careful to wait for that price to return to. It has to touch it. If it must run and continue to go up, it has to return to this bus stop. Now, obviously, we have seen a double bottom, which is telling us that the price have potential to actually move to the upside. Okay, so that picture you are seeing there is just the double bottom we're talking about. We are not waiting for a kill. We need to wait for that price to return to this line. I think that's pretty much set. Now, we cannot use buy limit for this one, but like last week when we used buy limit, we cannot do that, okay? We need to wait for that price to return, okay? Form a very good candle, maybe bullish engulfing. For those people that want to use big lot size, they might want to wait for it to form a bullish engulfing around either the red or the black, and then they can make a kill for it. Now, let's quickly move on to the next one. If you have something that you want me to discuss or look at, why, you can go ahead and tell me, maybe USGB or anything. Okay, somebody says my voice is not too clear. Sorry about that. I don't know how to adjust my voice. Sorry. Okay. Let me see more questions. Okay. Somebody says, please use support and resistance template. Well, Dika, I cannot do that. You are not the one that will teach me my strategy. This is my strategy, not yours. Okay. If you want to use support and resistance template, go ahead and use it on your own and add to your advantage. Now, let's really go to gold. Okay. Good. Sorry, let me right click and click on show up, and then I can pick gold. That's the first guy that dropped something for me to look at. Okay, so based on what I have on gold last week, sorry, right. Now, based on what I have on this gold last week, there was a very, very volatile move by gold to the upside. Now we can tell the reason why this one is going like this is because of fundamental. Okay, it's not as if there's any technical jargons, okay, or any candlestick, that form whatever you want to form at this price like this. Okay, that's a clear break of resistance, right? That's a very clear one. clear break of resistance. That's a sweep. Okay, but what I can tell is that price will return to this place and continue that journey. That's what I can tell you. Okay, there's no breakout that happens without a retreat. There is really any breakout on the chart without a retest. So that's what I can tell you about gold. But why they run? Okay, let's really look at what the candle is saying and look at what the fundamental is also saying concerning gold. Now, based on what I can see here, if the this is like a sweep, right? So if the price do what it wants to do, it can maximum come to this height. Okay, that'll be the ceiling, right? But before it gets there, the question is, will it get there? I cannot tell. Okay, but based on what what the fundamentals are saying, the price can actually get there. Okay, fundamentals in terms of the Federal Reserve funds rate, right? Let's look at what the funds rate is looking at. Funds rate. Funds rate. Okay. I think the last time they did something around it was in February. Yes. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, everybody. Okay, so sorry, I'm back. Let me share my screen. Okay, let me share the screen that I'm currently looking at. So based on what we have of recent, that's the last time they did something around this was on the 27th of February, right? So based on this information that we have here, the rate this week is 5.5, month ago is 5.5, and of course, year ago is 4.75. So the Fed decided to keep the rate steady. Okay, and as long as this rate is not going to go up, okay, dollar is not going to rise above gold. If the rate continues to go to maybe 6.0 or something, dollar yes can actually have a switch. So based on the information that we are getting, this rate is going to get steady, and of course, before you know it, it will start going down. So it's going to go back to maybe 5.0, 4.75, and so on and so forth. That's the way it's going to play out this year. I think there's going to be about 2 rate cuts this year. So based on this information that you are seeing here, most often than not, you see on the chart that gold price will continue to surge to the upside. Okay, because gold price is inversely proportional to the dollar, right? So when the rate is increased, dollar will get an upper hand, gold price will lose. But when the rate is reduced, dollar will get lower hand, gold price will win. So based on what the information that you are hearing now, looking forward to what gold is going to be doing in the future, most likely you'll be seeing good price to the upside. But based on the current information that we have on the chart, G1 is saying yes, the price can actually is currently sweeping that resistance. They can continue to push further. Weekly chart is also saying almost the same thing. That's still on the bull side, and even the monthly chart is saying the same thing. Now let's look at 4 hours. That's where we can actually see what we can do right. Now on the 4 hours chart, we have the price at the previous high, right? Previous high. Now let's plot that. Okay. We don't need to use software to do this. This is a very simple, common sense information on the chart. Okay, so let's zoom in and look at what is happening. Okay, previously, let's see if I can just drag this to the last time. So previously, we have this kind of information. Drop the price from that realm. So let's wait for a candle that we print inside this information on these 4 hours. Of course, that's inside this box on these 4 hours that can give us a suggestion. Based on what we have there, so far so good, this price can drop. Okay, that's the information I have for you. And of course, if you go back to 1 hour, remember I told you that there's no breakout to that retest. I think I mentioned that. Okay, which means that the price can actually come back for this level, come back for this level, right? Come back for this level. Price can do that. Okay, so that's on the 1 hour. So we're going to be looking at both the 1 hour and 4 hours to make a kill on gold. Okay, let's wait for the price to form a bearish engulfing around the zone today. Or if you want to be so much in a hurry, like I'm so much in a hurry, I want to make money, then you can do selling it. Okay, that's the one I can advise you to do, because buy stop is not necessary. Okay, price will still continue to go up, but nothing lasts forever. Price must retest somewhere for a continuous journey. So we can use sell limit if you are so much in a hurry to do that around this zone, maybe the upper side of it, upper boundary. Okay, you can use sell limit. Of course, once your price gets to this level, please close your trade and begin to move on. Or you can use buy limits. The buy limits could be around 2062. Okay, I think I would rather go with that, 2062. And the date for the expiration of it could be tomorrow, top Wednesday. So Wednesday is the 6th of this month, right? So let's do something. All of us, let's do our new order. Whether you're on your phone now, I'm giving you this free trade. Go to new order. Do that very fast. New order. Are we all there? We want to place a trade, and it's going to be a pending order. I've done new order. New order. I want to put the price that I want to use now. Let me see the comments. If you are there, just say yes. Please call out the levels. I'm on the trade since Friday. Okay, so new order. Very good. Okay, V. Thank you very much. Very good. So the price we're going to use is 2062.75. That's the price we're looking at on the screen. This price we're looking at here is going to be our entry price. So 2062.75 is going to be our entry price for that buy limit. So we are doing buy limit, pending on that buy limit. That's when we are choosing buy limit on gold. And the price is 2062.75. Everybody do that very fast. 2062.75. Okay, the take profit could be anything. It could be this same resistance, it could be 2078.2 or 0.75. So let's even use 2078.75. Take profit 2078.75. Okay, and then the stop loss could be the low of this level, right? Could be the low of this candle, or the low of this candle. So you can see the stop loss, the obvious on the screen is level 1. Okay, stop loss, that's number 1. Option number 1, stop loss option number 2, stop loss option number 3, even stop loss option number 4. Those are viable, okay, levels of stop loss we can use on the screen. Now, because of how gold is and what gold is particularly, let's use the first one. That's the first level as our stop loss. Okay, so let's use maybe 2037.75. Okay, for that 2037.75. Okay, so let me call out the price again. Entry price is 2062.75. Take profit is 2078.75, and stop loss is 2037.75. Now, for the sake of people that might say, no, don't just call it, write it for me. Entry price 22.75. Stop loss 2037.75. Take profit TP 20. Let me find out what 20 is. TP is 2078.75. 2078.75. It's for somebody to say what is the same now. Okay, so on gold, this is gold, right? Gold. That's what we're looking at, and the trade we're taking is buy limit. Okay, that's the trade we're taking on gold, and I just give you the information. Okay, so if you have done all this, if you follow all these things, say yes. Now for K, that's it, is the risk not outweighing the reward. Hallelujah, you're welcome. You might choose to ignore this one. So that's the way I see it. Okay. Okay, that's the way I see it. So if you outweight it on your own chart or with your own analysis, and you don't want to take it, you can leave it. It's not by force. All right. That's the way I see it. That's the objective analysis of that price based on the structure of the chart. All right. So thank you very much, Khalifa. Okay, Khalifa, thank you very much. I know you understand that one. Okay, for people like, I don't know how to call his name. So let me just quickly go back to the chart very fast and look at what I want to do. Okay. Okay, so you can go ahead and place the trade, please. So the trade is placed, and of course, we're good to go. Oh, sorry. There's one last thing we need to add. So you can adjust your trade. You can double click if you are using laptop on that trade. And then we're going to do something, one last thing. That last thing is that we're going to terminate this trade if it doesn't trigger between now and Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is 6th of March. Okay, so we're going to change this date. So you're going to click on expiry. If you're on your phone, you go ahead and click on, I don't know if it's same expiry on phone. I don't know. I can't remember the setting on phone. I can't really, because I've only used phone now for a while, but I think it's so, I think it's the same thing. You go ahead and click on expiry. Of course, you choose the date. The date is going to be 6th. So you change this on to 6th. And the time is going to be 8 o'clock in the morning. So 8:00. So just choose the date, 6th of March, and the time is 8 o'clock in the morning. So it means that if this trade has not triggered between now and 8 o'clock of 6th of March, then you can click on modify. Then automatically, broker server will delete this order from your trade, okay, from your trade pool. It just vanished. You don't have anything to worry about. All right. Okay, so that concludes it for gold for me. And somebody also mentioned US 100. I've not checked again. I saw those two before I come around and started attempting to put. So US 100 is somewhere around here. Okay, we're going to look at US 100 now. Now US 100 actually set a trap for it at the point, so I'm going to even delete all those traps now. It failed to take me along, so it's not a problem. I'm deleting them, and then we can do objective analysis on it today. See what we can do. Based on what I can see on this screen, the price has moved to a new level, Okay, and remember, if you are close to me or you are, a follower of my analysis, you know that my objective analysis on indices generally, whether US 100 or D40 or US 30 or US 500 or US 2000 or all of them indices combined. My objective analysis of them is that they will continue to appreciate, right? Okay, so because of that, I'm only looking for a dip. Okay, and then I buy around the dip. So the areas I like buying are these areas, okay, for this kind of area. That's why you saw what is my buy limit and those is that I just know now. All this is my area. All these are areas of interest for me to actually place a trade and buy. I don't normally sell, okay, even if it's at peak. Okay. Actually, I wanted to copy this. What was this? Okay, so you can see that we have lows. Now, compared to peaks, these are peaks, right? Copy this. Copy all these peaks. Even the current one, okay? Even if I change the color of this one to green, because I can do that, right? I just want to give you an analysis, a very simple analysis that anybody can take home now and begin to use to make money from now and forevermore on this US 100. Okay, let's change this on to green so that we distinguish between the peak and the lows. Okay, the peak and the valleys. All right. So if you look at these peaks in green, those are areas that the price turned a bit, obviously. And if you look at those valleys in tomato, those are areas also that the price turned. So sorry, I wanted to maintain green. Sorry about that. Green, right? Green. Long green or green yellow. Now look at this screen very clearly, everybody. I hope I'm sharing this screen though. Yeah, very good. So please look at this screen very clearly. Pay attention. Now, why I'm saying pay attention is because we have over 100 people listening to me now, and I don't want to mislead anybody. Not even I don't even want to mislead myself. The place of anybody. Okay, so just critically look at the screen. Now, the green zones, okay, on the one on the yellow to yellow green or green yellow, okay, or the green boxes are the areas that the price returned to the downside. We call it turning points, okay? When the price got there, it went back down. The price got there, it went back down. Price got there, it went back down. Price get there right now. We don't know what it's doing currently. Now, you can say that those are areas that we could have sold, right? It's true. That's what I'm telling you. Those are areas we could have sold. Those are areas we could have sold. That's true. Now, if you sell in those areas, you make money. Correct. If you sell in these areas, you make money. If it's only this one that you cannot tell, but if you sell now, you make money. Okay, but let's look at the areas of the tomato. Now, if you buy in those areas, you definitely make money, right? Buy in those areas, you definitely make money. Okay, so the question is this: why can't we sell on the green side? And why do you say we should buy on the tomato side? Now, if you sell on this green side, you make money. Sell on this one, you make money. Sell on this one, you make money. If you sell on this current one, I don't know if you make money because the price has not done nothing, so we don't know the future yet. But what is the probability of success if you sell versus when you buy? Now, I've been in this market for a while, and based on my thinking, okay. Even before I say my thinking, let me zoom out so that you see what I'm saying. I'm looking at. Now, if you look at this screen very well, see that trend is where? Where is the trend going? Up or down? Up or down? Can you drop a comment? Trend is going where? Up or down on this screen? Up. Very good. Up. Now, what does the law of trend says? If a trend is up, must you trade against it? What I'm saying is that if a trend is going up, must you trade a sell, or can you trade a sell when the trend is up? Question though, Martin, question. I'm still waiting for this answer. Thank you very much. No. Somebody says yes. So, Khalifa. That's what I'm looking at. Dr. Ayun Felix, all the way from Akure. He has already, please go to the comment section and go and look at the comment dropped by Ayun Felix. Go and look at his comment. That's the person I'm waiting to hear from. Go and look for that comment. I want everybody to listen to that, to read that comment and read it again. Read this comment again and again. Okay. Somebody says, Japheth said, yes, depending on how good you are in the market. Japheth, and that's another prophet in the market. Okay, Japheth, I think I will go with Ayun Felix submission. The rule says you can never go against trend. Okay, it's a simple rule. Obey this, and it shall be well with you in this market. So please do not go against trend. All right. Based on that information, I'm not going to be placing sell on those zones. So the trend is up right now. Yes, but I don't want to be on against the trend. So I would rather wait on the price return to support, and then I can buy. Now, that said, let's look at a new support that might be forming, that might be very, very important and critical to the success of this business. So this is a zone that could be a determinant to what the price will do in a very short while. Remember, this is 1 hour. So if I zoom in, let me zoom out. If I zoom out now and adjust, I can tell you categorically that this price, let me see if I can adjust this. Yeah. So this price will most likely come out that we test this zone. Why do I say that? Because previously or in the recent past, the price has tested this zone and failed, tested it again, failed, and now there's a success or a successful breakout from that level to the upside, right? So based on this information, the price will definitely, most definitely, come back and don't let me use the arrow now. Let me use the arrow to come back and test this place. That means if this price is going to continue to appreciate in the near future, it will come out definitely and retest the zone. Now, if it does retest that zone and fail, then you can have a downfall. If you retest this and succeed, then you have a successful journey to the upside. So as it is right now, even you can see it, obviously, that the price is what now? It's actually doing what? It's dancing, okay? Actually dancing around the zone. So what you can do is if you are so much in a hurry to sell, that, oh, I love it when I sell. then you can go ahead and do what we call sell stop. That's one I can advise. Okay. So the sell stop price could be 18.33.4. Okay, that's a very good one. Or if I use this one, maybe around this zone could be your sell stop. Okay, 18.32.1. That's 18321.08 or 1.00. So let me go back to that play sheet and wipe this off. Layer drawing. And write US 100, US 100. So for those people that are interested in selling, sell stop. One if I actually give it price that time. Let me just let's see if I can drag this one. Okay. 18320.0 320.00. That would be your sales for price. Now your take profit, your stop loss is going to be a little bit above that sorry, a little bit above the current highest point. That's 183, maybe 18400. Your stop loss can be 18400.00, and your take profit can be very good now, can be very big, this much. Maybe 1815 to 18152.00. TP 18152.00. Okay, so for those people that are interested in selling, that's the price. Hope you have copied it. If I can go back now and do the practice of the screen. Okay, so sell stop for US 100 at that point. Now, this sell stop can expire today. Okay, you can see if it doesn't trigger today, it should just expire, and of course, we'll be out of that possible trigger. So we can set it right now as a new share, this one. So what we want to do is to set this one at 1820 rather. So new order, sell stop, 1820, have we? 182. Yeah, I can't remember it. 18320. Sorry, 183,320. That's our sell stop. Then the take profit is 18. Let me go and check that. I think profit is 18152. 18152. I think profit is 18152. What about our stop loss? 184. It is 18400. 18400. I think this is cool enough, very cool. Okay, and then we can do place. That does it. Okay. Oh, sorry. That I think profit is not 18400. So look on 18. It cannot be 18400. It should be 18374. Sorry about that. I'm going to adjust that. Our stop loss should be 18374. Okay, let me cross it in. 18374. Please make an adjustment to your stop loss. Your stop loss cannot be more than 18374.00. Okay, let's go back to the chart and make adjustments very fast. 18374. Stop loss 18374. 18374. 0.00. Then we do modify. That concludes it for US on. So we're waiting for a kill. If the price takes us in today, there will be money. Okay, and of course, you can even trail it if you want. You can trail this trade if you want. Okay, so let's go to, as long as your laptop is live, if you just trade. Let's go to the trade and make an expiry of it. Okay, if this trade doesn't trigger today, 4th of March 2024 by 1800. Oh, sorry. I mean 6 p.m. That would be 6 p.m. is 1800, right? Yeah, 1800. 1800. 1800. If it doesn't trigger by 6 p.m., then we should forget about it. Or maybe 1859. That would be almost 7 p.m. 1859. Okay, 1859 is like some seconds to 7 p.m. or 1 minute to 7 p.m., right? 1859. So we can do modify. And of course, remember you can also trail it. If your laptop is live, you can go ahead and do trailing stop and trail it any amount of points you want, maybe 1,000 points, okay, or even 435 or 500. And trail it 500 points if you so like. You can do custom and type 500 into that box and do okay. So if your laptop is live and online at that period in time, automatically this trade will trigger, of course, it will trail for you. Okay, so somebody mentioned in the comment section that I should do something around currency. Okay. Uh, can someone help trade? I want to invest 1 million. But I need 30K to 50K every day. Oguchi, Emmanuel. Can someone help trade? You mean can someone help you to trade? Is that what you want to type? If the answer is yes, well, the answer is no. To answer that question, can someone help you trade? The answer is no. At least not me. Maybe, and of course, I know it's not your account manager. They will not help you. You have to learn to trade on your own, okay? Because it's your money. The other option you could be looking at is where you're possibly using a software to run your trade, but it has to be on you. Okay, I want to invest 1 million. It's okay, it's a good one. All I need is 30 to 50K every day. That I cannot tell. Okay, so if you are looking for a software that can give 30 to 50K every day, me, I don't have it. Okay, I don't think anybody around here have it. Okay, that means you're looking for a get rich quick a get rich quick system, which will definitely not last in this market. Okay. So, but it's possible for you to get 30 to 50K every day if you're trading on your own. That's when you have mastered your strategy. Okay. And of course, you can deliver that to you. Appreciate you. And of course, that question is answered. But let's go on and talk about greed. Let's look at let's look at other options. So what other things do you want me to look at very fast? What other instruments would you like for me to see and check on your behalf? Very fast, very fast, very fast. USD JPY, oil, please, oil. I see a lot of oil here. Okay, so let's go to oil. Now, the same analysis I do for US 100, we apply for US 2000. For somebody that is asking me for US 2000, same analysis. Okay, USD JPY, Euro USD. I've done Euro USD. USD JPY maybe, but let's start with oil. Let's go there. So oil will be in the commodity one list. Oil. Okay, so what's the OPEC saying about oil? And where's this price right now? The spring. The price is on the upside. Will it go down? Maybe. So let's look at something very fast around. Let's look at the support result that somebody mentioned. Not even this one. Let's zoom in and check. Okay, so the price broke a resistance and it's playing around it. And it's nearing a verified resistance that have been tested only once. Okay, so I think this verified resistance could be tested again. I think so. But I'm not asking you to place a buy till you get there. I cannot say that. So objectively, you might want to look at since that one is not giving us anything, at least not yet. Let's look at this. What is this one saying? Let's look at H4. Nothing. 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 On the weekly chart, this oil price can still rise. based on what this information is telling us. On the daily chart, yes, it can still rise based on the same information. On the 4 hours, it still rise. On the 1 hour, it's getting weaker. Okay, so let's look for another strategy and philosophy. Let's look for a very simple, this one. Based on what this one is saying, this price it's weak at the moment. So objectively, I cannot really tell what this oil price will do. I really can't. I think it will still continue to rise. But you need to tread cautiously. So let's go ahead and do there's no trade on this oil right now. There's no trade. That's the truth. There's no like a place you can place an instant execution on. Nothing. Nothing like that. Okay, let me look at H4. The same issue. So I think what you can do is, if you must trade oil, you can do this one. I think this one will most likely work. The way I see it, will most likely work. So if this price gets to this level, let me confirm it with another strategy. Let me use this auto trend line. I just want to confirm that same trend line with this. So basically, if this oil price gets to this level you're looking at on this first information I gave you, this first one. So I think it will most likely get to this oil price will most likely get to this level. That's around 84.7. Most likely to get to this level. Okay, to get to that level. Get to this level. That's the way I see it. When I cannot tell. But anytime it gets there, yeah, we can actually do a sell. So I think the price will still get around 84. What you can do is, even if you are using the 21 period exponential moving average, in that case, you need to wait for this price to come and fall. Just the same way it formed a bullish engulfing hammer around this zone. Okay, just the same way you do this thing here. If you see something like that, if it returns and do something like that around this zone, yes, you can buy. But once it gets to this 84 point something, 84.75, you stop buying. That's the way I see it. Get to around this area, you need to stop buying. Because what this price is saying on this H4 is that I don't want to scatter this one. I actually wanted to use another chart to show you something. Let's go to this one. I actually wanted to check. Yeah, very good. I wanted to check with this to confirm something. Let me zoom out and adjust. Okay, so it's still around that same 84, 85. So if the price gets to this zone, where you're seeing this white, that's when this green line is meeting this green line around this zone. I think so. Let me use something to check. That's about 85, thereabouts. Does it conform with this? 85. Let's check. Yeah, still 85.33 zone. Okay, so I think it conforms. So I think that's where the price will turn back, this zone. That's the way I look at it. So if this price touch this zone any moment from now, between now and tomorrow, we are seeing what I'm doing. So I'm waiting for the price to get to this trend line. But I just confirmed that with this same trend line plotter. It's telling me that if the price gets to this level now or in the future, the same 84, 85, 86, around this 85.4 zone, 85.3 zone. If the price gets to this place, most likely it will come back. So sell limit is proper around that zone, but we don't need to set it right now because it's still far. So let me look at comment section and what pairs are you looking at? I'm looking at oil, Emmanuel Carry. Okay, US 100, US 2000, Please, I'm on the trade. Like Accor Enemona. What is wrong? What is so special about US 2000 that you keep on shouting US 2000, US 2000, US 2000? Yeah, I don't know what is so special about it. Sorry. I've not even opened that chart for a while. Let's open it for him to see. US 2000, it's same thing, same analysis. They are all indices. They will do the same thing, okay? It's currently around resistance. This one has not even moved far. So US 2000 still have room to go up. It's only that US 100 that have done, that have exhausted this move. US 100, if you look at the daily chart, it's on the highest ever, right? Highest ever. For US 2000, it's not on the highest ever. That means on the D1, they still have room to go up. So US 2000 can still move up. True. US 2000 still have room to go up. That's not meant the previous resistance. Can you see the room? Very large room to go up. Okay. So that means US 2000 can still enter this zone. That's a bullish run. All right. So, and if you look at what is currently happening right now, this is right now. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to look at the candles. Well, the bullish run is still good. And even this one still suggests that, right? So this is like a second wave for this. Okay. First wave, second wave. I think this price just graduated from support zone. You can see support around here. Fitted around here. Fitted around here. Can you see it? So this price is very well supported to move to the upside. So if you're on a buy, hallelujah, that means you are, for that person that's a coin Mona, if you're on a buy, you are good. If you are not on a buy, you're on the bad side. That's what I can submit to you on this US 100. Because it might bring this resistance can be broken, except if it turns around this resistance. It means that that same US 100, okay, the same US 100 at this level is going to be turning based on what is currently happening on that 1 hour. Remember what happened 1 hour we're looking at? Remember what we said about this zone? That was the reason why we placed that sell stop. Okay, so if this US 100 turns and it's going down, that US 2000 will turn around this resistance. Okay, they move the same way. But if this US 100 did not turn at this level, okay, for example, even D30, let me see if I can open D30. All of them behave the same way. This is D40. Okay, so if this one turns at this level, it means that, can you see it? So it means that you actually take advantage of it, right? So, basically, that's what I see on US 2000. The rest of them, I think they might just run and give you something. So you shouldn't be on the wrong side of those indices. You should be on the good side of all of them, right? Any other question? Any other thing you want me to look at? Any other thing you want me to look at? Anybody? You can just drop it in the comment section. Just drop it in the comment section, and then I'll look at it. Another thing you want me to look at, drop it in the comment section. I'll look at it. Figures for Euro USD. I can't remember it, but I can look at USDPY for that person that has been asking USDPY. So USDJPY, that would be the one that will place a sell on instantly or buy. Because based on what I know about Japanese economy, let's see. Okay, so this trend has been up, right? And nothing lasts forever. Remember that. Nothing lasts forever. So on the D1, we are seeing the price stalling around the previous resistance. Previous resistance equals to previous resistance, almost equal to previous resistance. Almost equal to previous resistance. So the question is, what do we do at this level? You can see it that this price is about giving us like 3 tops. So I think this price will stall around this place. Buy is not good at this level. That's the truth. For this USDJPY, buy is not good at this level. I think sell is more appropriate. So let's look for sell setup. For this Japanese yen, let us all look for sell setup, not even buy setup. We shouldn't try it. One of the, on this D1 now, you can see sell setup here. That's one of them. When I say sell setup, it's a signal that price could drop. That's number 1. Now let's look for number 2, maybe on H4. On the H4 side, that's the 4-hour side, we have any sell setup, well, except for this one, which is not even in the candlestick ranking, it is not that. Okay, the candlestick ranking, it's partial engulfing. It's not that strong. Okay, partial engulfing. That's on the H4 side, partial engulfing. Then let's look at the 1-hour side. On the same zone, let's look at the 1-hour side. Side. Anything? Well, I can see one, even if it's that's not that strong, but it's there. It's a signal. Signal is signal. That's a full bearish engulfing. So what we can do is this: since we are looking for sell signals, so let's wait on this green zone. All of us should wait on this green zone for anytime we see a bearish engulfing. We should just place it. Of course, this is another sell signal. Okay, it's a hammer, but it happens on the wrong side. It's a hammer, but it happens on the wrong side. Okay, it's a sell signal. So let's look for more sell signals, and anytime you see it, you can place yourself. So overall, if sell signal is not coming and you cannot continue to pause on the chart and wait for it, there's an option. You can do sell limit. Yeah, you can do that. That's the last option that all of us can take even now. So let's do sell limit at the highest of it all. Okay, at this highest zone, you can do sell limit, say 15200. And we can use big lots for this one. Yeah, we can use big lots. So if you are a fan of big lot and you want to really make money on US dollar against Japanese yen, sell limit is good, and the lot you should choose should be bigger, maybe 0.1 or more or less. It depends on your account. So let's do at 15200. That's the limit, the largest limit that we can think of. Let us do a sell at that zone. So we're going to, and that's the one we're going to use to conclude today's one. So we're going to do new order. And we're going to do, instead of instant, we'll do pending. And we can do sell limit. This one can wait till the end of the week to expire. So we can wait till Friday. We don't need to click expiry for it. So we're going to pick sell limit. I'm going to change my own lot to 0.1 because of my account size. And the price I'm going to enter, remember, is 15200. Comment, make a kill. 15200, 152. That's this 152 that you're looking at. That's the price I'm going to use. Okay, take profit can be anything. Stop loss can be maybe 153. Stop loss 153, 153. That's our stop loss. What about take profit? Take profit can be maybe 14800. 14800. 14800. So we do place. Right. So if this triggers, we're going to make a lot of money. If it triggers a sell around here, then we can expect to collect profit around this low. Of course, our stop loss is there. So for the person that is asking of a good risk-reward ratio, this is one of them. Okay, 1000 pips stop loss. That's 1000 points. That's 100 pips stop loss. Compared to how many pips take profit? That should be about 400. 1 to 4. Risk-reward ratio 1 to 4. This one is a very good. If this triggers, it's going to bring a lot of money. That's the way I see it. Okay. Subjective, I say, not objective. Okay, it's my view, right? And of course, I'm wishing you guys all the best for today and the rest of the week. Any questions, comments, you can direct to me or through your account manager or anything. Okay. So for this person that are asking me for write-up. Oh yeah, let me write it. Let's clear this before we write. Japanese yen, right? USDJPY. USDJPY. Sterling. Entry. Equal to 153. Right. Stop loss. Equal to 153. Take profit. This one is 400 pips. This one is 100 pips. So this is about 1 to 4 ratio. R 1 to 4. That's a very good one. And we are doing this 1 to 4 because of what the chart structure is saying. Okay, the chart structure supports a sell on the larger scale. That's on the future view. Okay, if the price gets there between now and Friday, you can trigger also to make a kill. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Of course, I'll see you when I see you again. All right. This class continues tomorrow. Our WhatsApp channel is there for you to follow us. Okay. And of course, I'll make a kill. WhatsApp channel, just check the comment section for it. Of course, you can click on that link and join the channel. Of course, remember, we have for those people that are here, beginners that are still struggling with trading. And if you are out of Lagos and you're out of Port Harcourt and you're out of Ibadan, you're out of Abuja, that means you're not in all those 4 locations I mentioned. Why? You can join our online class today where we'll be meeting Sam live in the house. Of course, we'll be beginning some trades live in the house as well. Okay. And of course, the class for this session, this morning section, is every day, Mondays through Friday. Okay. Of course, once again, thanking all of us for a bright new week. Have a very good one. See you again. Thank you. Yes, sir.